Roberto, I get the sense at the end of that there are two frustrated camps at the end.
Probably. We were frustrated because I did feel that the role that we had to play today in the game was to be patient, not to get a little bit just frustrated with our play, because we had to break down a very good, solid unit. Scoring the first goal was going to be difficult. Once we achieved that, we are frustrated and disappointed because we were. I think we were very soft in the two goals that we conceded. We got enough numbers in the box just to deal with those situations a little bit better. And probably that's a feeling that you don't want to have, having that feeling of being fearful of conceding a goal when we are a team that we just look forward to get on the ball and create opportunities. And overall it became a very difficult game, but delighted with the character that we've shown, because when you go 2-1 down with a team that is clearly has been set to be defensive minded, and that helps their role. I thought the way that we created really open opportunities in the second half, it shows that the focus and the mentality was right. Darren Gibson and Christian Atsu, I felt that they made a massive contribution. They look fresh. They look probably in a different level in terms of the energy of the team. But overall, the character that we've shown at the end, it shows you that we will never give up. That they'll carry on fighting until the end. And at the end, we rescued a point where early on it looked very unlikely.
What frustrates you most? Is it good chances being wasted or soft goals conceded?
Soft goals conceded, because that's something that we addressed, I think, in the last 4 performances since we came back of the little break. I thought that was a real good part of our performance, that it was really strong. You're looking at the clean sheet that we had at Crystal Palace, the clean sheet that we had against Liverpool, the way we defended against Chelsea, and we conceded in the 89th minute, the way we defended against Young Boys in a really attacking-minded team with 10 men for over half an hour. It is disappointing that today we were very soft in those 2 goals, because it's not us, and that's something that we need to learn. I think is a real expectation around us, a real expectation at home when we play with teams that they come here very, very well organized, and we need to get rid of that frustration and see through of how we can win games with the control that we showed last season, and that's something that we got in the squad in abundance. 5 home draws in a row. The lack of wins at home, is that becoming a bit of a psychological problem? Well, I wouldn't want to believe that it's a psychological problem. I think it's something that we want to correct, and it's something that we want to make sure that as a football club we'll look forward to every game that we got at home, and make sure that the small margins they are helpful towards getting wins. Obviously, drawing games is frustration, but with the team, as a team, we gave everything today. It is a demanding week. I think we need to learn how to cope with coming back from Europe, and that's not going to happen overnight. But I did feel that today, in the first half, we defended really well with a good concentration, and we didn't get frustrated. And then once we get the first goal, it was unfortunate that we couldn't kick on and probably take the game away from Leicester. And the 2 actions that you need to defend well in your box, because they are in a key moment of the game, we got 2 soft goals. That obviously it makes the game really difficult from that point on.
Nothing's changed in terms of being 5 points away from the bottom 3. Are you in the scrap at the bottom, or are you far enough out of it?
Well, everyone is in a scrap situation until you get 40 points. I think that's the way the league works. You can assess the league by the table. We don't look at the table. We're looking at trying to get as many points as we can and see where that takes us. And our focus is to get as high up the table as we can, try to replicate the levels that we had last season, and that's what the league campaign is, a 10-month competition. We've been really strong in certain performances of late. Today is a disappointment of dropping 2 points, but not a disappointment in the manner that we showed incredible character in our reaction and not accepting defeat, which in these sort of games, when you come back from Europe and you've seen it with other teams around, that it becomes a very difficult game, and you can get frustrated quite easily. I was delighted with that sort of character and being able to rescue a result in such a difficult conditions.